All right, let's talk about your time, protecting it, giving you more of it. Trying to fit everything into the work week doesn't always work, right? Especially when some of your to-do list things include things that can only be done during office hours.
We just want to remind folks that we are there on Saturdays from 8 to noon. Again, you don't need an appointment. You can walk in. It's full service. Any service that you need from a driver license office, you can come and get on Saturday mornings.
Well, there are hundreds of DMV offices around the state. 16 of them are open on Saturday mornings to give you more time to get things done. And get this, 3 of those Saturday morning DMV offices are right here in the Triad, 1 in Winston-Salem and 2 in Greensboro.
Summer is the busiest time of year at the DMV, but for whatever reason, people aren't taking advantage of the Saturday hours. We've actually had to send employees home early because there's just not the volume of customers there.
Now, part of the reason summertime is the busiest time is this right here, because first-time drivers finally have enough hours to make it to their next license level. And this year, a law change could be driving up those numbers.
There was a recent law change that took the amount of time you need to have your level 1 from 12 months back down to 6. And so that made thousands of teenagers instantly eligible to get their level 2 driver license, which allows them to drive themselves during certain hours.
And don't want the parents want them to drive themselves.
Yes, so right. So
and you know, the complaint is, I waited forever at the DMV, but now they're changing their hours so it doesn't have to be that way.
Which will help a lot, because anytime you think of the DMV, you're always thinking about, I'm going to be waiting for a little bit. I need to bring my magazine, my book.
That's right.
Something.
I wonder if a lot of people just don't know that this Saturday thing is a thing, an option, because I'm shocked that more people aren't taking advantage of it, because it is really hard to step away during the week if you work a 9 to 5 to go to the DMV.
They say that this year is really weird because they've done Saturday hours for the last couple of years, and they say it's usually like crazy, right? Saturdays are full all the time, but they say this year, for some reason, half of the outlets for DMVs that are open on Saturdays, they're not seeing anybody, that they're sending people home.
Very
Their
odd.
workers, they're sending their workers home because there's just nobody there.
Wow.
So strange. All right, now, you remember you can renew your license online, but then every other time you have to come in person. Of course, that is different in every state. The next time you have to renew your driver's license in person, you could get a real ID. It will be mandatory by 2025. A real ID is making all IDs from every state the same when it comes to the identification that's necessary to physically get that ID. You're going to need a real ID to fly anywhere in the U.S. by 2025. So that trip to Grandma's house, that trip to see Mickey Mouse, yeah, you're going to need a real ID to fly as of 2025.